Welcome back, Pro League coverage. Mr. X joined by the cast-off guys, Jay the Caster, Fox the Don. We saw Prof, they were able to take out EnVy in that 5th and final game. Jumping into our next series though, we're gonna kick things off. It's gonna be a Biolab hardpoint between Justice and TCM. TCM beat up the gaming, beat Denial 3-0, and then Justice had just beaten up the gaming 3-2. Guys, kick it off.
All right. Biolab hardpoint's what we're getting into right now. We were, just as Mr. X gave us that nice little intro, you know what's going on. We see TCM facing off against Just. I would like to start off with Justice, who actually surprised me this weekend, performing very well. I really saw the only team in their pool that they were going to beat at UMG Cali being 3s up, but they shut me up by day one, placing at the top of their pool, so I want to give them the spotlight a little bit here. Let's start off with Merc.
Yeah, Merc off the break. He's going to be running that ASM1, pushing him for that hill. They're going to be on the advantageous side, able to get inside that hill before anyone else. TCM able to take out Shane. Merc ultimately going to get taken out, and it's going to be TCM inside that hill first. Study, nice kills coming in from him. Looks like they're going to get the first couple points on that board.
All right, look, right off the bat, we can see Justice not planning on slowing up at all today. Already, starting off their league matches 1-0, playing so aggressively in this hardpoint, but Jerd is the only one there to stop him. TCM coming in with the two-piece. TCM put on quite a show this weekend as well, dropping 54 kills on a hardpoint at one point.
Yeah, that's pretty nasty. It's weird. You have Justice TCM and the other team's TCM, so it's going to get kind of confusing. But if you hear us say TCM, we're probably talking about the player. If we're referring to players, TCM inside that hard point, he's going to get taken out. The early lead going in favor of Justice. With 10 seconds left, you're looking for that next rotation on bottom Eskies. There's going to be no players in position. It looks like Merc actually going to be in position for that bottom Eskies, and they're going to get the first points in that next hill.
TCM's two-piece right there is what is going to set the tone for this next hardpoint, as Justice is all set up in square and red. We're seeing a 3-man push coming from Team TCM. TCM from Justice taking the first player down, though. So it looks like this push might be a little bit stagnated and stopped. But there it is. Yep, TCM, Ben Q's two-piece right there. These names are going to be as confusing as possible. Oh, yeah. We can already see. I don't want to throw off the action by calling someone the wrong name or confusing the viewers at home, but just know Team Justice has a player named TCM, and he's not on your screen right now because he's on Respawn.
Yeah, TCM actually, the player, 9-4, pretty good start coming in from him, showing some good slaying dominance. It's going to be TCM inside that hill. They're actually going to take the lead off this one. They're going to be up by about 10 points. Mad Cat inside that hill, picking up one. He finds the second, actually going to have the assist on that one. Good kills coming from Mad Cat, but you're going to see that rotation onto Blue Hill. This one's going to be a very important hill. The team that really gets control and locks it down going to get a lot of time.
All right, and we are going to see two of the TCM boys on the rotation for the new hill. Looks like they're going to be able to pinch this lone Justice player in the hill and have early control. They just need to set up, prepare for this Justice onslaught, because it looks like they're all coming from purple at the same time. How do you expect them to hold this hill, Jay?
I'm looking for Mad Cat. He's on a 4 streak right now. He's going to pick up another kill. Mad Cat inside that hill with the SMGs. They're doing a nice job of slaying out Justice. Justice not able to break inside that hill. Mad Cat finally gets dropped by Study. And it looks like Justice finally able to get 4 down from TCM. They're going to have control of this hill.
All right, 4 dead. We're seeing all of TCM spawning out towards green and red. You got to wonder how this push is going to go. There is one lone TCM player, that's MC. Mad Cat hiding just outside of the hard point there. He had to wait for his team, could not do it, so he's going to be shut down. 2 Justice players remain in the hard point. That's going to be Octane, and he is joined by Study, but Study falls. Octane stays alive, getting his kill, but it looks like the 3 dead as 3 Justice players are going to fall. We're going to see TCM take control of the hill for their squad.
Yeah, it's going to be Moose and Shane inside that hill. They're trying to extend their lead. They're up by about 30 points. And they're going to go 3 seconds left on this hill. They're going to see the rotation come. It's going to be on that top green platform. It looks like EnVy or Merc is going to be in position for that next hill. But TCM getting those good spawns, so it looks like they're going to have control of the hill, extend their lead. Justice needs to break it fast.
All right, Jerd falling off the hardpoint. Looks like Just is going to break it, just as you said. Octane holding the hardpoint down with the bow in his hands. Does not have a whole lot of support from his team. They're not in the best position. And it looks like TCM is going to come through with 2 kills, but Octane is not going to be stopped. Responding with his 3-piece in the most unadvantageous spot against so many opposing players, but still comes out on top, playing his Respawn life just as he should have.
Yeah, big plays coming in from Octane, who really allowed his team to get control of that hill. Currently, TCM just dominating right there, able to take out 3 players from that Justice squad. But they're not able to capitalize on that hill. Finally taking out Justice TCM. They're going to have control of the hill. They're up by about 30 points. Good lead coming in from the first half. And you're looking for Mad Cat. 18-12 from this man. Really going off right now. As you know, TCM just recently moved to America just to compete in this Pro League in the 8th place. So they're qualifying for X Games. This would be a big win for them.
Yes, and their performance has just been astounding. Since week 5, they have been just rising and rising in the Pro League standings, showing that they are a strong squad. Starting off with 3-0 against Denial today, I'm looking for them to put on a show in this series against Justice, but they're still up 40 seconds, so Justice doesn't look like they're going to continue to, doesn't look like they're going to have this lead here. Study, playing inside square, looking towards purple. He has to fight off the spawn, but all of TCM playing so strong coming from purple, and now we're seeing another spawn come from elbow. This is going to be tough to fight off.
Yeah, 3 players for TCM inside that hill. There's nothing he could do. He's able to fall. Study gonna fall as well. TCM doing a great job of holding this hill. 26 seconds left. They're extending their lead even further. Justice needs to break this hill, maybe cause some contention, but TCM just holding down all the entrances to that hard point.
Absolutely, and see that push from elbow is what really, they ended up coming out on top there. Still 6 kills in a row going to TCM. Now Merc finally putting the first kill in a while on the board for Team Justice. Now we're gonna see the rotation coming in. 5 seconds left. We're moving to circle, people, but it looks like Moose for TCM is going to be the player playing ice. He's playing so passive, he's gonna get shot in the back here. Turns on the player. Merc should have had that kill. Now Moose is finally shut down.
Yeah, he's taken out by Study, who's inside of this hill. Contestation coming in from TCM. Study, can he find the kill inside there? He's able to take out MadCat. Can he find the second? He does. Big plays coming in from Study. Moose is going to clean him up, though, but Justice trying to come back into this game.
All right, Shane trying to turn on the Justice player that is going to be just outside of circle, but he's going to be shut down. Octane's 2-piece is going to do that for him. And now we're seeing Justice spawn in square, and we're seeing all 4 TCM players setting up on the hard point. It would make sense for TCM to come out on top in this set of kills here, but it looks like there's still lots of back and forth. Now, finally, TCM taking control, but it seemed like it took a long time for it to have been 4 versus 2.
Yeah, TCM is going to take control of this hard point. Justice finally caught up on the slaying, but TCM slaying power is showing really dominant right here. And this next hill is going to rotate in 8 seconds. And there's a TCM player in that next hill. There's going to be a big gunfight going down. It's going to be Jerd who able to pick out Study. Big gunfight going in there. Now it's going to be up to Justice to break this hill.
All right, if you took a look at your minimap just a few seconds ago, you would have seen Justice all coming in through square toward this hard point. Such a strong push, but the TCM squad is just way too strong, as we saw Shane getting a 2-piece, MadCat getting his own 2-piece as well, forcing the spawn out even further. We're going to see Justice spawning elbow. Can they take control of this hard point with their second chance? If they get slayed out one more time, they're going to spawn even farther away. It looks like they can't do it. Now they're spawning blue and they're forced to go through ice. This hard point is very easily going in favor of TCM. It just shows they are the stronger squad. They respond to spawn pushes so much faster than Justice does.
Yeah, Justice just getting heavily outslayed. They need to pick it up. They need to get those clutch kills in and around that hard point. It's TCM though with the big lead, up by about 90 points. So it's you're gonna need to see a Justice blue hill push from them. Octane inside that next hill. MadCat able to take out Octane. Big kill from him. If Justice can hold down this blue hill, they might be able to catch up.
All right, 3 players from Justice coming out of purple. 1 more spawning elbow. So 3v2 situation. They need to take control of this before the rest of TCM can come in from green. We see 1 TCM player taking a long flank from square through ice. Now he's going to force his team to spawn there, though. For some reason, Justice just can't take these hills no matter what the advantages are.
Yeah, MadCat currently sitting inside that hill. TCM just doing a nice job of slaying in and around that hill as 3 go down for Justice. Again, more members from Justice are dropping. MadCat inside, causing some havoc, able to pick up that assist, but they're just racking up these points, and it's almost going to be mathematically impossible for Justice to come back.
Justice just can't win their kills in the hard point. TCM showing they are the dominant hard point team with just 20 seconds left. TCM looks like they're going to make this win as their lead is just growing bigger and bigger. This hill has yet to be contested by anyone from Justice. They're all still spawning in and around purple. 1 player trying to make the flank. That's going to be Merc. Let's go on board with him and see if he can make something happen. There we go. Finally some time going towards Justice, but Merc falls almost immediately.
Yeah, it might be too little too late. Merc 20 and 32. You want to see him pick it up just a little bit. They're falling behind in the slaying category. This next hill is going to be on the green plat. It's going to be in control of TCM.
And it's looking like it's mathematically impossible for Justice to come right back. TCM, just a dominating performance. Justice could not get on the hard point right there. You saw almost every single second of that 60-second hard point on blue went towards TCM. Merc tried to, show some life in there just in a minute. And for a second, he was able to get the flank and get some time for the team. But really, it was just a landslide victory coming in for TCM.
Yeah, that was very dominating. Both these teams coming off big 3-0s from top teams. TCM from Denial, able to 3-0 them, and Justice gets a 3-2 win on Optic, so you think they'd be feeling some momentum, but falling behind short in this hard point. Moving on to game 2, it's going to be TCM up 1-0.
Good stuff, guys. One thing, actually a few things, just took some notes. Just try and mention, like in a respawn game mode like that, just always pay attention to the scoreboard. I mean, there was a long streak that MadCat went on that we didn't really talk about. And then obviously the score. I mean, they almost 100-point clubbed them there. Could have definitely brought that up some more. Other than that, good stuff. Guys, coming up next, it's going to be game number 2 between Justice and TCM.